EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now the former Buckeye is Travion Henderson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford, open man, right side, he's got it, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go. Check. Panthers, go.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
The 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Liking ace.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the jump.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
65. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he will get into the end zone. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown Seahawks. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And this one is no good. He misses the extra point. File that one away. We'll see if it comes back as the night goes on. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he will score. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Falcons. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 14-6 lead.
14. Seahawks 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, Daniels. He'll get this out to Henderson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Play 2 training on Henderson. Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On second down, it's Daniel. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Henderson.
Brings up second and goal at the Falcons' 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Once more, Henderson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Well, it's clear they didn't have a lot of confidence in their ability to generate enough push inside. That's why they decided to attempt this run on the perimeter. But watch the speed and pursuit of this defense to string this ball out. And they're able to take them down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal.
Let's go. 79. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown.
Okay, ready?
The offense is staying put. It'll be fourth and goal.
Cup 19, Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
That is on the 5-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
59. Set. Lady.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's a second and 9.
Ready. Lady. White.
Out of the gun, Stafford going up top. He's got it. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 94 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Both teams ready once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Drop 79. Good.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down.
Here we go.
60
vices. 60 vices.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Seattle.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, Seattle. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Lady!
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Hey, 5-0!
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
At their own 48-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Set. Here we go. We got to push it over the line.
They'll throw with Daniels. And caught left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Panthers.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
So 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
Hold the ready.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Ready, ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, break! Back! Liking 18! Ready!
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he's in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Seahawks. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set! 250!
His drive will start on the ground. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Hey! 260! 40 got! 40 got!
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
54! Set!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Set! Get it, 20!
Throw on third down, Stafford. That is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready? Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Seattle.
Got it. Ready? Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards.
First down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Throwing now, Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes.
That one, take it in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, it's one of those. Sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready. We're waiting.
One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. Ooh. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
59. Set. Blue 60. Monday.
On first and 10, Stafford. Going right sideline and complete.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
53. Ready. Set. Get a 20. 32.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. A first down throw for Stafford. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 46.
From the 46, Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Falcon. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Able to add the extra point. And the Falcons go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. Complete to Henderson. And he is out of bounds. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there?
And he'll take this one in. Way beyond Henderson. Down Seahawks. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Bates good with the extra point. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. At midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that right there is how you regain momentum. You just gave up the lead, but now here comes a huge boost by your special teams. Just an excellent return. Going to set them up with great starting position on this next drive.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. This is a situation that play callers love to be in. Like, they have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Set! Lady! Set!
Now a first down throw for Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
180! Like 7! Hey, give me radar. Hurry!
To throw on second down, Stafford. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
A
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Falcons go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Stop made by Samson Ebukam.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Go street. 70 Timberwolves.
We'll try to run for it with Henderson. Whoa! A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Left side, caught by Hunter. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Here's a design run. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
60 Bison.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go!
They'll throw with Daniel. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
All
down.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the shotgun on 3rd. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Falcons are going to take possession.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
50-50. Middle. Stop.
First down, Stafford. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Stafford now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
22. 40 got.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Looking deep for Lazard. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Daniels now on 1st down. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch, inhibit, and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Come on.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to lose yardage here Taken down back at the 8.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Falcons' 8-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, break.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Next.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete. And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through, and this one stays a 3-point game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to look for the home run ball. And it'll be taken down at the 30. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 49.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Middle.
To the ground, a first down run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Lady!
Out of the gun, Stafford. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alan Lazar. Touchdown, Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. 65 cat. 65 cat. Tag.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
33-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Joey Bosa taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Get it. Liking it.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And he will score. Game on. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. 11. 250.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey! 260.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's dropped. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
First down, Atlanta.
Check. 280.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Wait, 8, drill right, 22. 20 hot.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
Test. Moving hot.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Traditionally in first and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.